There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Why, look, it's the zombieful World of Oz by Eric S Hawkins. Issue 2. And here's issue 1, which I'd already read before, which you can find on Webtoons, you can find on Comics Underground, if you guys want to check this out, which I would recommend. So just got this in the mail today. We've got all kinds of good books here and some gimmickry here. Okay, I think I left one bookmark over on the front of the house, but that's okay. Yes, so look at all this stuff I've got here. Amazing stuff. I've got issue 1, I've got issue 2, I've got the studio edition, I've got issue 2 variant edition, regular edition. Lots of amazing stuff. So what do I like about this comic? Well, first of all, it's something a little bit different. You know, it's taking a beloved franchise that doesn't get enough love today, to be honest with you. I think there's a lot more possibilities in Oz than what people are doing, and this is an interesting way to explore that amazingly rich world. Now, yeah, zombies have been done to death. Pun. It's really a pun. I don't know. But it's an Oz, so it's cool, right? It's two things we like mixed together. As always, I did a video, I don't remember which one it was, where I talked about the first issue of Zombieful World of Oz. And part of what I talked about was eye flow and the flow of panels and clarity of reading. I think that is still maintained here. I did notice a few typographical errors, misspelling and such, easily fixed. Everybody does it. I don't want to spoil too much of this, but look over here while I find the page I want to mention in particular. One thing I would suggest, because we are so familiar with these characters and how they look in a particular setting, a particular movie that has defined the way that anyone in the 20th and 21st century sees these characters, I think it would be helpful if when the characters are shown on screen, and it'd be kind of cool, like this guy here appears and he makes a dramatic entrance on this motorbike. I don't know, it's a cool idea maybe if you put like a cool looking graphic here that says, boom, it's so and so, unless the idea is to keep it secret, obviously, and reveal it on another page, then, you know, I get it. But it might be cool to just do that, you know, like, boom, here it is, kind of introduce the character with a cool graphic. When they make these dramatic entrances, it might be neat. Another idea would be to include a little write-up in the back. These are rich characters with rich literary tradition, which a lot of which is in a lot of ways to say. A lot of times I said witch there, which is funny because there's witches in this book. This also contains a back bonus story at the end, back of the book, which is fun. It sort of sets up where Dorothy is at the beginning of the story. But at the back of the book, you put basically pinups with a little write-up about each character, what has transpired before, because not everyone is familiar with the books, the Oz books, and the stories beyond the movie version, the musical, and so it might be cool for us to see what these characters have been up to with Dorothy before. Oh, there's the bookmark. I didn't leave it. So we got a bookmark. But that's my suggestion. As far as the story goes, I'm intrigued. I'm excited to see where it ends up and to follow these characters, because really it's a nice handling of characters that we've seen before and we know. And that's a really good idea, to take something old that people are familiar with and to revamp it. So you already know what to sort of expect from some of these characters, and you already love these characters, and so you're able to jump right into the story and right into the action, and that's actually really smart, as opposed to trying to establish a new character. I guess we could look at the other gimmickry that came with this. As always, I'm not a huge fan of floppy edition comics, but if the price is right, then that is different. I like buttons. Buttons are cool. Patches are cool. If you're going to give me gimmickry, then buttons and patches are the ones to choose. Some cards and such. Little pin-ups, postcard, I think. Pretty neat if you're into that stuff. Mostly, I think what I'm going to use a lot of this stuff for is collage art. Hopefully that doesn't offend anybody that put time and effort into their pinups and their prints. But the price was right on these. I think pretty good sized comic, $10 each. That's what I ended up paying for them. Not a bad price. 44 pages. It's pretty good considering it's an independent book. Even going back to the 80s, you got to realize the indie books often cost a little bit more than the DC or Marvel books, just because the amount of printing, the cost of printing, everything else have to meet margins. But I think I like when guys are trying to keep those prices down to make it more accessible. Got to build your reputation on quality comics with prices that are not outrageous. So this is definitely one to check out. If you guys missed out on this, definitely don't miss out on the next time. There's also some other projects from Mr. Hawkins that are mentioned in the back of the book that we'll take a look at. Right down here, boom, zoom in on his signature. Also, keep an eye out for Cthulhu Invades Oz crowdfunding in October 2020, and The Emerald Scarab, a graphic novel, in 2021. So Eric's putting out a lot of stuff. He's always working, always drawing, and that's inspiring to someone like me who wants to make his own stuff. So I think that you guys need to get on this the next time. If you didn't back this, you made a mistake, you can rectify it. Right now, go to Webtoons, read the first issue, get excited for the next issue, and make sure that you guys back this, because supporting these types of comics, the good ones, the people that are putting out comics all the time, they're always putting stuff out. They're always getting it out there, doing it at a fair price. That's what I like to see. So, adios for now.